Mosiuoa Palime. I'm the owner and the founder of Mohlomi Sportswear. Mohlomi, it's a Sesotho word meaning to walk on foot. How did it come about? It's because in Soto back then we had Kim Moshoeshoe and Chief Mohlomi. So Kim Moshoeshoe was the leader of the Basotho nation, but then Mohlomi was a traditional healer staying somewhere in the Free State, so he used to walk on foot up to East Africa. So in Sesotho there's a phrase like "Watlakala Mohlo." So then that's how the brand started about. Initially it was just the concept about the shoes. As I said, Mohlomi simply means to walk on foot. So I started with the sneakers. But then based on the customers' needs, I had to follow what they want. So they started saying, okay, we don't have local brands specializing on sportswear. So then I had to rely on the feedback, what kind of sportswear should we provide? So it went to the tracksuits, gym wear, puffer jackets, caps, and the socks. Before Mohlomi, I was running a number of businesses because I started being full-time entrepreneur in 2015, where I was running a consultancy firm. Unfortunately, COVID came. So during COVID, the business had to shut down. So for that period of 2 years, I have to go work being an employee. So during that time, because the contract was only for 2 years, I was okay, then what's next after COVID? So the idea of the sneakers came into my mind because when growing up, my mom told me I should do something on the side. So I've been doing something since then. So but then in 2015, I said, okay, the best thing for me is just to be a full-time entrepreneur. Then I started my own business. I'm not scared of failing. Yeah, I'm not scared. So the fear is that if I don't pursue what I want to achieve, or if I have quite a burning desire and I don't go for that, I know I'm going to regret. It's better to go for it than to regret. Currently I stay in Pretoria, but then I've got a store here in Newtown Junction, which is about 78 kilometers from where I stay. It was based on the research. So the main reason to open the first store here is because it's where we've got local brands. But based on my clientele, because it's all across South Africa and neighboring countries, is to make sure that at least in one province in the next 2 years, there's a branch for Mohlomi Sportswear. So what happens with my clients, we are more on social media, so they can find anything about Mohlomi Sportswear on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter is Mohlomi Sportswear. Also, we have got a website which is www.mohlomi.store. Also, we have got our WhatsApp number, so we normally communicate with the clients or on social media, either on the website or on WhatsApp. It doesn't matter what one does, but then being an entrepreneur is just to follow your passion. There's that burning desire deep down. That's why we find when you're employed, you can explore your ideas, but when you're on your own, you can do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter whether you're going to fail or not going to fail, but as long as you go for your desires, your heart desires. I think the most satisfying point with this one was because I've been working on this concept for about 2 years, but coming into practicality, opening the store in December last year, then that's why I said, okay, now I managed to. It was just an idea, but then it came into practice. Into practicality. Yeah. Currently, we have got 3 main sneaker brands. We have got Batu, we have got Trip, we have got Vaya, and they do different sneakers. From there, look at how many international brands we have in South Africa. It's more than 10 brands local. We have got your Nike, your Adidas, there are so many, but we only have 3. And when looking at our population for the blacks, we are more than 44 million. So the market is quite big. So my advice will be, check what other guys are doing. Don't repeat what they are doing. Come with something new.